what the heck is there?
It exists. I only know one thing there, I guess two. One is how to get there, and then one thing that exists there.
I have seen these like crazy gondola things from the bridge. They're giving like ski chalet gondola / Disney Skyliner, and they look really fun. So I mean, if nothing else, we're gonna get a fun gondola ride and hopefully a cool view of the city.
Yeah, and for only $2.75.
Yep, here we go. It could just be a very quick video and a view of the city, or it could be more. We shall see. There's like no line. I mean, it's pretty crowded.
It's warm here. Oh, we're going.
Please hold on while the cabin is in motion. Thank you.
Ooh, we're like off the main thing. I'm low-key kind of scared. I don't know if I like this. I feel like maybe we should rename this video Katie Conquers Fear of Heights. Who would have thought? If the dog can handle it, I can handle it. Oh man, this is so quick. I feel like it's like right there. I guess I expected this to be like a 10-minute journey. It's gonna be like a minute and a half.
We're just so used to like the Disney World ones, which take like 20 minutes to go
I
anywhere.
know, and then we always get stuck on them. I mean, I shouldn't be jinxing that. God, don't film me.
I'm proud of you, Katie. You're doing great.
We're here. I made it.
This one for the faint of heart?
You know, I feel like most people would be fine on this. I'm just the anomaly.
Have a nice day, folks. Watch your step, please.
We made it to Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
At least that's what we think.
Yeah. People are giving us weird looks.
So what do you think of the tram?
It had really cool views. It was scarier than I thought. Like it kind of went like this and then over and then down.
Yeah.
I didn't like the down.
It was the pretty quick transition down.
It kind of went like, you went up and then it was like, boom.
You fit a ton of people in there. I had no idea you get like 50 people in there.
Yeah, there was like 50 people. I mean, people had bikes. There was a dog on there. Like
the guy drives it, which is cool.
Yeah, it's a mode of transportation.
Easily.
Yeah, like as opposed to like a ride. And I mean, they charge the same price as the subway.
But definitely get a window seat so you can see the views. That's where it's worth it.
Yeah, so you gotta like try to get there early enough. And it leaves every 7 minutes. But we were some of the last on the train. They closed the doors right after us, so we were kind of on the edge. But hopefully on the way back, we can get right next to the window because the views are pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get cool views from over here too. I mean, it's just as cool.
Yeah, this is great. So I say let's go explore and see what we can find.
Yeah. I had no clue that there was like another island off the side of Manhattan. I thought there was Manhattan and then like Staten Island, but I had no clue this was even here until I moved here. Like, in all honesty, we drove across the bridge one day and I saw these gondolas and I was like, what's that? And Andrew was like, oh, it's Roosevelt Island. And I was like, what is Roosevelt Island? Like, I did not know it was a thing. It's kind of giving me Treasure Island in San Francisco vibes. It's like this rando island on the side. I mean, so far it has like apartments. Like, people live here. Is it gonna feel like New York? Is it just gonna be like apartments? Is it gonna be like stuff? Like, we'll have to see.
There is one other island nearby.
Staten Island?
Well, there's Staten Island, then there's Governor's Island, which they just recently opened.
Oh, Rikers Island?
Rikers?
Rikers with the prison. I know that from SVU.
Do you want to go visit there? We can pass on that one?
I feel like we might have to do some other journeys to visit that one.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be a future video. Andrew can be the
Hopefully
guinea
not.
pig. We got off the tram, it was very just like industrial. We had apartment buildings, we had a hotel, and then we had like a whole bunch of like random office buildings. It'd be really weird to work here. And then we had this big old plaza and awesome views. But it looks like behind us we have a huge epic park, and Andrew seems very eager to go into said park, so we're gonna go there and see what they have.
I do have the one thing that I knew coming over here that I want to go see, which will be interesting, but I do have a history with it, and it was fun when I looked up and realized it was here.
Andrew, look! It's Queens! We gotta give a shout out to the Queens side. Long Island City, Queens! I'll have what they're having. Kind of reminds me of like California, like back in Newport where you get all the party boats. Andrew, look! We have Brooklyn too. Pepsi Cola, proud sponsor of Williamsburg. So I was curious, what is the Strecker Memorial Laboratory? So it is a historic building. It was built in 1892 to serve as a laboratory for City Hospital. It was the first institution in the nation for pathological and bacteriological research. Okay, fun. So a hospital, hey.
Not only that, but a bacterial research hospital, which means it used to hold a bunch of bacteria.
Yeah, like, are we gonna get diseases from being on this island? That way it's like separated from Manhattan?
Yep, and that's why I'm taking you to the remains of the New York Smallpox Hospital.
Oh gosh!
Oh gosh! But there's a fun, random, unique thing related to why I want to go to this abandoned smallpox hospital on an island separated from Manhattan.
Why is this? Why are we going to an abandoned smallpox hospital? Ask no one ever.
We are going because one of my favorite childhood movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the one from the early 90s, the Foot Clan, so the bad guys.
We're the Foot Clan.
You know Shredder, the guy with the mask, like the bad guy?
No.
Okay, the main bad guy. His group of like delinquents and stuff was on the island, and they would like go, and they had a giant warehouse under here, so they filmed the outdoor scenes of them going into their factory warehouse here on this island.
Okay.
So filming location for Andrew.
Well, I feel like
however, the
the
interiors were not filmed in New York, those were filmed in North Carolina at like an abandoned factory. So you can go on another tour to like an abandoned nuclear factory sometime.
Looking forward to it.
So you can't go inside it anymore because it says signs everywhere that the building is unstable. But it's really neat, and it's kind of getting overgrown with all the brush, but they've structurally balanced it a bit.
Wow.
Really neat to look at. Like, it's kind of castle-y, it's kind of creepy, but it's kind of cool. I'm here for it.
Andrew says this is kind of castle-y. This is totally castle-y. It has like ivy growing all over it. It has like those little like turret-y things at the top to make it look castle. It's giving castle.
I don't know if the spot from Ninja Turtles where they filmed everything still technically exists. That might have been taken down because they built up the rest of this park. But essentially, if you remember the movie, they needed like an abandoned type area that looked run down. So they came here and used the old abandoned smallpox hospital, and that was where the criminals would go. They'd sneak through that fence to go hide in underneath. And I thought as a 5-year-old watching that movie, like, oh man, that's the bad guys. Not that they made New York look that great, because New York was kind of crazy back then, but it was always a question of where the heck it actually was. So it's actually kind of surreal, even though this is a main tourist thing, to be here. Because I love filming locations, especially New Jersey. Made it to the end.
Made it to the end.
To the tip, southern tip of the island.
Yep. This is the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Park, and it's this really pretty cement.
It's like a memorial almost.
Plaza memorial. Has some killer views. Like,
oh
this,
yeah.
This is, if you want good views of Manhattan for like, how much did it cost us?
$275.
$275. So I guess it would be like $275 times 2, so you'd have to get back. This is gonna give you the views.
Yeah. If you want a nice picnic day, come away from the crowds, hang out. This is awesome.
This is really cool.
It's worth it.
No, it's totally been worth it. I mean, if nothing else, like I feel like the gondola ride was cool, like let alone the island. I wouldn't come here, you know, if you don't have food with you. I haven't seen a single place to buy food except for like the ice cream truck getting off. But if you bring food, picnic away, man. Bring that charcuterie. So I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, I was like, there's a lot of FDR here, and then it like hit me, I was like, wait, it's like Roosevelt Island. Now I feel really dumb. But I was wondering why there was so much FDR. I was like, wow, how fun, like a memorial to a president. Good grief. Civilization.
People do live here.
Yeah, so if you come to the other side of, like away from the smallpox hospital and the park and all that, there is just a lot of apartment buildings, and they have like a little square. They have a few restaurants, like they have a Japanese restaurant, an Italian restaurant.
Starbucks.
Like a Granny something.
Granny Annie's looks like a bar.
Yeah, it looks like a low-key like dive bar. And then a Starbucks over there and a Duane Reade. For those non-New Yorkers, a Duane Reade is New York's version of Walgreens.
Yep, same stuff.
And they have a subway stop right here, so you can take the subway as well.
How fun.
Yeah, so people do live here. So I don't know if I would want to live here, but
no, a little isolating.
You're gonna get some great views in Manhattan though, like not gonna lie.
You get water on every side and like a 1-minute walk, so that's cool.
I would like to point out that we do not have a Subway where we live, and they have a Subway here, like a Subway restaurant. I love Subway. We need it closer to our house. More Subways to Manhattan. Although I am happy that we have one on Roosevelt Island. If I ever move here, I could live here and have this, and Starbucks.
Katie, of course, being smarter than me, knows that there's the Roosevelt Island Bridge where cars can drive into here and they just go out to Queens.
Yeah, they have cars on the island. Andrew, how do you think they like get here?
Ferry?
Have we seen a ferry?
No.
Yeah, exactly. They must put them on the Skyway.
Boat cars.
Boat cars. Shout out to those boat cars at Disney Springs in Florida.
They do have a school? School right here?
Yeah, they have a school. They have lots of parks. They have baseball fields. There's all kinds of stuff. And they had this whole little cute like downtown area that had like hair salons and grocery stores and little restaurants and shops. Like, Roosevelt Island, you cute.
You cute.
You cute.
Final thoughts on Roosevelt Island. I agree.
2 thumbs up. For being $275 each way to get on and off here, I feel like just the like sky bucket, I guess it's called, the gondola, the tramway, the gondola, and the views alone.
Absolutely.
Alone worth it.
On a nice day, walk around the park, maybe grab some food or something.
Yeah.
Super nice way to get away from the city while still feeling in the city.
It was really cool. I feel like a lot of people were picnicking. When you walked, if you get off the gondola and you turn the way away from the park, you start to see like the city too, so you kind of see the life of the people who live here, all like the little shops and restaurants. But you know, overall, fun afternoon.
Completely agree.
Like I would definitely recommend this. So if you're in New York and you're looking for like a little getaway, Roosevelt Island, Upper East Side, take the gondola. It's a fun few hours.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Got my good view. I might be looking at the ground the whole time. Survived round 2. We're alive.
You're over the water now.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Andrew, look! It's the Chrysler building. Right there. Right there. It's like the Empire State Building, but a baby and prettier.
Hold your hand this way. Other way. Right there.
Chrysler building! We have a leaf storm going on here, but we also have a kitty sanctuary. It has like this little kitty, like, it almost looks like a mountain chalet, but I think it's like a cat rescue and they like rehabilitate cats here. The little kitties!